Hello, hello, hello. Um, Today I'm starting my first day on my 3-day fast that I do every month. I really enjoy it because it helps to cleanse and purify my mind, body, and soul. It's very, 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 very useful to me. And I do different kinds of fasts. Sometimes I do a juice fast, a herbal tea fast, or just water fast. And I find it to be very useful. Oh, and I do a combination of all three sometimes, just depending. Um, and what I find it to be very, very beneficial for my digestive system, for my emotional eating, for my mental my my mental weaknesses when it comes to eating. And I just feel better afterward. I feel more spiritually connected. I feel more in tune with myself. I feel like I can clearly hear my soul. I can clearly hear the patterns of my mind. I can clearly hear um, when I want to eat for emotional reasons. I can clearly hear when I want to eat for spiritual reasons. I can clearly hear when I want to eat for mental reasons. I can clearly hear when I want to eat for physical reasons. Because a lot of times when I eat, I don't always eat to fulfill my physical hunger. Sometimes I'll eat, for, you know, to satisfy mental things that's going on with me, emotional and spiritual. Um, and I find that clarity in mind is very, 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 very amazing. The strength and the willpower I cultivate by not eating, because it takes willpower not to eat. It takes willpower to stick to what you say, and to get through it even when it's hard. So it proves to me every month that I can do this. I can live my dreams. I can do what I do because I have the willpower. I have the control. Because sometimes during the month I get so wrapped up in chasing my dreams, my health kind of, not my health, my willpower in like overindulging sometimes seems non-existent. I'm like, when it's existent, I'm like, why can't I stop eating this? Like, I'll be eating like, I don't want to eat this no more, and I'm bloated and my stomach hurt, my head hurt, everything is like, stop eating, but I find it impossible. And then it's like, but I recall, but you fasted, and it's not impossible because you didn't eat when you fast. So it's very possible for you to be in control. So it's like it gives me that memory that I have power and I have control and authority over myself. So even when it seems that I don't, I know that I do. So that's why I fast, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And to this 3 days, I'm gonna be doing a combination of juice, herbal tea, and water. But today I started off with the carrot juice that or whatever, and leading up to this, I had been drinking celery juice and water and herbal tea like the last couple of days, and eating lighter, moving into the fast instead of just stop eating altogether on day 7. I try to ease my way into it and then ease my way out of it. It's like to make an even flow of it, you know. Sometimes I'm not always successful at easing into it. Sometimes I'll eat a big meal the night before or the day before, just eat a whole bunch of food. And then the day before the fast, kind of like a last supper type of thing. It's like my mind just like, I need to, my body, everything, my mind, body, my need, like, yes, we want to just eat this big old feast before we fast, I honor it, and then I fast. And then sometimes after the fast, I'll eat something really heavy instead of light, and it just is the way it is. It's like I just try to honor and understand why I did it. But for the most part, I really try to ease into it and ease out of it. And when I do find that I'm able to do that, I find my reproductive system I don't know why that just flowed out like that when I was about to say my digestive system, but it's true. I feel my reproductive system working more efficiently when I ease into it, because usually right before the fast I go into my menstrual cycle. I find that eating lighter leading up to my menstrual cycle so much better for the whole process. I'll maybe have a lighter period. Um, um, I won't have like cramps or backaches, or if so, it's light. It's not much. Mentally, emotionally, I'm not all over the place. I'm like more accepting of like my menstrual cycle, which I love that time. I'm gonna be honest, I love it. I love my cycle, but fasting helps with my cycle, and also my sexuality. It like opens up. Okay, so it helps with my sexuality and my sensuality, because it's almost like it just opens up all of my senses and my sensitivity and my touch and my mind. It just opens it up, and it just makes me feel more. It's like I'm just more in tune with it. So yeah, and my digestive system running. Like I don't have to worry about constipation or diarrhea or any of that. And that's why I prefer to detox before I get on the fast too, so that I can have a lot of bowel movements and like release all of that old out, of me. Because sometimes having that in, what I find when you fast towards the third day, if you don't get all of that out, you can throw up, and it'll be bile from your gut, you know. And I realized, and also it'll come out, but it'll be like my stomach hurt and all that. And that, what I find when that happens, it's like a major release. It's like I feel so much better. Then I be feeling like, oh, I can go another day with this fast or whatever. But it makes the fast harder, because then it makes my stomach hurt and stuff like that. But when I ease into it, detox, drink my juice, drink a smoothie, and I get all of that out before I start my fast, I find is my bowels are empty, so my stomach is able to just release any just fat and stuff that's sitting in any fat or water or any toxins and things that's just sitting in me. It just releases it, like through the fast, through my pores, through sweat, through just being, you know. How it does it is amazing, how it gets all those toxins out. But yeah, I love to fast, and I look forward to it. So yeah, the first day I said I drank carrot juice today, this morning, so I'm probably just gonna drink water and herbal tea the rest of the day. And then tomorrow I'm probably just gonna ease into just mostly drinking water that day, and then still drinking some herbal tea. I usually drink herbal tea with honey, but on the second day I ease out of it and just drink herbal tea with no honey and just water. And then I even put herbs in my water and let them sit outside in the sun, and I drink that. Or I'll put fruit in my water and put it in the refrigerator, and I'll drink on that. And then third day, I typically just try to just do straight water, just straight water, no herbal tea, none of that. But what I find, or juice. What I find is through fasting, when I fast with a specific thing like that, it helps with getting the nutrients in my body that usually get. I feel stuck with the other food and things, and it doesn't get to break down like it should. But the herbs, I feel absorbed into my body so much better when I don't have other foods in my system that can counteract with it. So, and also with the juice, like carrots, that's why I broke my nail when I was trying to take a picture. But my nails are really, really strong, and they're long, and that's from drinking carrot juice, to be honest. Carrot juice in my skin. Like even during my cycle, like my skin is so clear. It's carrot juice and fasting. Your body, because acne, all that is just pent up toxins that your body's not releasing, because it doesn't have the opportunity to release, because when you're always eating, it's your body is always trying to get rid of and break down the food that's in there instead of just focusing on repairing. Fasting definitely is about nurturing and nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, and getting those nutrients and that you usually don't get in when you're eating. So I love to fast and I love to listen to the spirit. But it's been awesome talking and sharing this with you. Oh wait, but I didn't get to tell you what else I do during the fast. Yeah, let me say that. So also during the fast, what I'll do is I'll do a lot of meditation and stillness and breathing, so that I can really read those signs and things that my body is telling me, so I can really try to understand what my body wants and needs, what what my mind is telling me, and the emotional, like, it's pretty much I get to really hear myself and see where my emotional state is, like where's the state of my whole being. I get to really get to that. And I also do creative things like yoga. I know yoga is a lot of things. It's spiritual and it's creative and all of that. So I do yoga, and then I'll draw, or really I'll color. Like today I colored, and I don't always get a chance to do it because sometimes fasting is a lot. I also work when I fast too, but I usually try to do stuff where I get to write. I felt like fasting is good for writing, expressing. So yeah, and I do also work out when I fast too, and I find that to be very, very beneficial to do. I also do Reiki on myself when I'm fasting, and I find that to be helpful to send myself some healing energy to help me get through it. It's very, very, very beneficial. And I also pamper myself when I'm fasting, because like I said, it all leads up to my cycle, and I like pamper myself and stuff through my cycle, so it's like it's me season. So half the month I spend dealing with other people's emotions and trying to be there for other people, and then like this half of the month I spend on myself, like when it gets to like from like let me see, so from the 7th to, I want to say the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like to the 15th. From like the 7th to the 15th. But to be honest, and because through the 15th, I'm usually coming back, I'm getting out of my cycle. It's really from the 7th to the 20th, if I could be honest. I still work, I still do these things, but I'm more inner. I'm more focused on myself.
He was burned out and sneezing. He was and he's sneezing. He was stopping. He was stopping. Fine. Just and fire and fire and then and fire.
Okay, all right. I'm about to finish doing this video right quick. Okay, Alice.
You see that, Mommy?
Okay, can I finish doing this video, please? On fasting. Are you fasting today?
And yep, you too.
But you already ate pretzels.
Oh, who's?
Anyways, I also do aromatherapy and crystal treatments on myself when I'm fasting. I really take this opportunity to get into myself and to really let me finish this. To really get to myself and healing myself, because how can I really help to assist in the healing of other people, and if I don't take the time to take care of myself, it's just really not possible. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So it's just kind of like a healer. Being a healer, you have to spend the time healing yourself. You just got to. You got to have a self-care routine, because doing Reiki and being an empath, being intuitive and feeling people's feelings and emotions, it can get really much to sometimes decipher, wait, when does it mean, wait, but this is you, this is not me, this is you, like, when do you know, so I get that time now to figure that out. Like right now is the memory that I'm creating to really understand and learn when to get into myself, to know how to better serve people when I know this is me and this is them. So I have to separate myself to understand these things.